Nigeria info. So ensure that in your reactions, you've read the body of the headlines and you are reacting accordingly.
Hot and fresh off the press, these are the front pages.
This morning we'll be going through the following platforms: The Punch, The Nigerian Tribune, The Guardian, The Nation, and The Vanguard. Let's get things started with The Punch right here. Military defense, Borno strike as death toll rises. 2027, ADC mobilizes 3,000 delegates for Abuja convention. Navy seizes 2 vessels with stolen crude. Makinde Ladoja fault Fayose over alleged dethronement plot. 2027 tussle. Supreme Court hears ADC PDP crisis suits Tuesday. (2027) Abia APC splits over Kalu's governorship nod. Police reject report of 1,100 kidnappings in 90 days. Fire service blames power surge for Kwara fire. Ex-presidential aspirant Hayatuddin dumps PDP, joins ADC. 2027, you can't beat the master at his game, Keyamo tells opposition. All this and more on The Punch. Next up right here is the Nigerian Tribune. Borno Yobe border airstrike, why we struck, military. And the writers right here to investigate reports of civilian casualties. Zulum backs military, says market closed 5 years ago. Sislak, TI condemns strikes, call for immediate probe. ADC crisis, Supreme Court hears David Mack's appeal tomorrow. Party insists on holding convention tomorrow, updates committee lists. Olubadan, Makinde, CCII folds Fayose on alleged dethronement plot. Fear of wider Middle East crisis rises as U.S. threatens blockade of Strait of Hormuz. Sleeping with pillows may help lower high internal eye pressure. Olawekbo Hashim decries global silence on endless killings in Nigeria. Experts express concern as housing crisis deepens. Nigeria's power generation has increased in 2 weeks at Delabu. Be ready to accept the will of Osun people on August 15, Adeleke Kam tells Oyetola Oyebamiji. All this and more on the Nigerian Tribune. Now next up right here is The Guardian. On the front page of The Guardian this morning, Nigeria faces fiscal inflation strain as market bets on $100 plus oil rally. Oyo government denies alleged plan to remove Olubadan. Failing air traffic systems, missing 2.9 billion naira worries stakeholders, Serap. Gili airstrike triggers outrage as death toll rises above 60, military orders probe. Crisis hits ADC in states ahead of May 12 ESCO's inauguration. Federal government at final stage of 2026 to 2030 development plan. Tinubu adopting a Abacha's approach to compromise democracy, says Tambuwal. Engineers warn of earthquake threats in Lagos, Ibadan, Benin, Abeokuta. By-Cutney hikes car park tariffs by 169%, cites safety concern. Ex-militant stakeholders reject calls to decentralize pipeline contract. Ex-IGP Adamu urges Nigerians to back Tinubu for continuity. Farmers flee communities as attacks escalate in Benue. 2 arrested after 25-year-old man killed at birthday gathering in Adamawa. All this and more on The Guardian today. Let's move on now to what the nation has got. Bombs rain on fleeing terrorists, many killed at notorious market. IG declares war on extortion, writes a bruise. 93-year-old medical doctor in NDLEA net for drug trafficking. 100 million captured in tax net, says Oyedele. Follow-up strike. Civilians feared killed as airstrike hits border market. Tinubu redesigning North's economy future through Kanu, says Yilwata. All this and more on the front page of The Nation. And our final stop right here is The Vanguard. Mixed reactions as federal government courts duties on pharmaceutical products rise, cars others. War on terror. Dozens fear dead in Borno Yobe airstrike. Debt pressure mounts. Federal government borrows 8.1 trillion naira in 2026. Kwankwaso explains rejecting 80%, settling for 60% in ADC deal. Conviction of terrorists will give hope to victims, U.S. CSO's lawyer. 1,100 abducted in northern Nigeria within 3 months, Amnesty International. Dozens fear dead as NAF probes Borno Yobe airstrike. ADC crisis. Supreme Court to hear Mark-led faction appeal against Nafiu Bala on Tuesday. Serap urges Tinubu to probe 2.9 billion naira missing NIGECOMSAT and NRA funds. All this and more on The Vanguard today. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there right now to catch the show live and be a part of the conversation in real time. Numbers to call 0700 951 0000 and 08095974869 to send a WhatsApp message or a WhatsApp voice call 080 99930137. On X, it is at Nigeria Info ABJ. You can also comment, send a DM on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Abuja.
Informative, exciting, and stimulating talk. Nigeria Info, your number one for talk. Let's talk.
Audio
another quality product from Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. Symptoms persist.
So we can have room for as many people as possible before it's a wrap on the headlines. We get to you. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome, sir. I can hear you. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Itodo.
Good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning, Itodo.
Good morning, sir. All right, something
Hello.
appears to be wrong with the phone lines. Let's move on to the WhatsApp platform, and we'll have our engineers look into what's happening with the regular phone lines. Good morning.
Come to the public and be my friend. So
Are you there? Can you move away from that listening device so we can hear you clearly?
Okay. Hello, good morning, Itodo. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Well,
Thank you. My name is Emmanuel Ocharifu, the Freedom Wheeler from Maraba.
go ahead.
Yes, Itodo. Tamboa say Tinubu is adopting Abacha kind of style to discontrol democracy. Well, one thing is very, very clear, and it has never failed. History has a lot of things to teach us. And when similar things that has happened in the past is happening, history has a way of reminding us and giving us warning. A lot of people who are more stronger have done it and have gone. We saw how they ended the way they ended. Abacha was stronger. Abacha was a military general, and yet he fell. And we have a lot of people like that in Africa. Where is Maman Gaddafi? He fell. And if today Tinubu thinks that he can do it the way he is doing it,
All right.
nobody is bigger than Nigeria. Nigeria is every individual in this country. And he should be rethinking and allow democracy to exist. Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Deacon Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
This is Chukwu listening from Southeast Abia State. I greet all callers and listeners. Itodo, I want to talk about this airstrike that killed many civilians. You know, even though if you are in the market, maybe some group of people troop inside that market, even though they want to buy something for your hand, maybe they happy say you don't see customer. Investigate well. Get some place where you go see. If you suspect that person, just clear from that particular area, raise alarm. And also, I want to advise our military, they should, if they are doing their work, they should make sure say them do proper investigation. Even sometimes now for cyclists, we always complain, say after our non-government can attack finish, come out, military go enter, come they kiki innocent people, they bomb people's house. While they always raise their line, I never see any other person from other region or other part of the country that will condemn the activities.
So where exactly did this happen, so we can get a clear picture of these complaints that were filed at the time and nothing was done about it, according to what you've said?
Is it for Southeast?
Yes.
Uncountable time. Uncountable. You see them for everywhere, both for everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So not exactly. If you count one, count two. If you begin to count now, maybe I will close this thing, the program of the day. So that's why I just cut it off. So that how it's supposed to be. They should work with a very big investigation. Maybe say if you just enter, you go work with that proper investigation. That's my own talk. Well done.
All right. Thank you. Let's try the phone lines again and see if you can hear me. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Itodo.
Yes. Welcome.
My name is CJ from Itodo.
Go ahead, CJ.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you, CJ. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Itodo, warning about earthquake in Lagos, Kogi State. You see, this is the high time Nigerians and Nigerian government should stop focusing everything in Lagos. The population that totally in Lagos is getting out of hand. The falling of houses, they blame it is inferior material. There is a trauma last year or last 2 years in Matama here, Matama extension, Pape. See, let the Nigeria government centralize government activities. It's not good when they focus everything in Lagos and you will demolish it this year. In next year, the population will increase. Itodo is not auguring well for Nigeria. Let us restructure Nigeria. Centralize everything as they want to do centralize in police. Let's centralize in resources. You understand? If not, this warning now, nobody knows when this thing will occur. And we're not praying for that. Because earthquake is not something person will dream to see. Honestly, Nigeria government should do something about restoration of this country. So the situation in Lagos and Abuja is getting out of hand.
All right, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome.
Hello, sir.
Good morning. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir.
All right, you can seem to hear me. Let's go to the WhatsApp platform, take some of the messages which you have sent in so far. Amadu says, my take this morning is about the ADC being liberated from the hands of politicians who have had their time and going back to the original owners. While talking about the military's airstrike on citizens, I don't know how long Nigeria will keep doing this. It's sad the authorities keep lying to the masses. Just so unfortunate, God have mercy, that is Shinamite from Ginamangoro, a concerned Nigerian. And Moaza John Lasisi says, airstrike hits Market. Terrorists are using civilians for cover-up. If you shield evil men, you will die with them, is what Moaza ends his message with. While Hafsat says, earthquake in some states, awareness and precaution are necessary, is how she ends that message. All right. We'll get to that message in a bit. Let's get to you first. Good morning. Hello, are you there?
Hello, good morning, Mr. Itodo.
Yes, good morning.
Abba.
Welcome.
Hello.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
My name is Abakar calling you from Gwagwalada. I appreciate you. I greet all the polar esteemed listeners and contributors of Nigeria.
Go ahead.
Yamu was describing Mr. President as a master at his game. If truly Nigeria President Tinubu is the master of the game, let him create enabling environment for all the political parties, for all the opposition parties, so that they will compete shoulder by shoulder and let a democratic value prevail, whereby Nigerians will choose leader of the elect leaders of their choice. Only yesterday in power, Hungary, the sitting Prime Minister, Viktor Orban, considered defeat in a public rally. Publicly, he considered defeat before the announcement of the last election result. A youth who revived and a dilapidated party and ran and attract victory. Nationwide, there was victory and jubilation in Hungary last night. I watched it on international media. That is how you imbibe democratic values, not by using intimidation, blackmailing, and oppressing opposition. It's unfortunate.
All right. Thank you. We'll get to you. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, Leroy?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
How is the great family? Mrs. Someza calling to check on you.
Very well, thank you.
I'm reporting from Buhari.
Please go ahead.
Our Minister of Power told us that in the last 2 weeks, a little improvement. If this one is improvement, then we have a long way to go. if you want to really feel the pulse of people, whether APC, ADC, Labour Party members, kindly give us 30 minutes. Please tell us the situation of power in your area. You will be shocked to your marrow that, do you know that people are now building their houses without connecting international grid? They solar the house completely. I'm telling you, in the village, they just spend a lot of money and they feel it's better. These are solar that will carry AC, deep freezer, and so on and so forth. So we are losing it, and we are not saying much about it because we learn to be Nigerians. Small thing like this, we bear it. Then the issue of insecurity, honestly speaking, we should be careful. As Mala Abubakar PW will say, don't allow any politician use you. Their children, apart from Patinibu that you see, Sheyi, do you see their children? They abroad or they are home. Now they use. Look at what happened in Lagos. I'm not going to say the way it is. They found somebody, very powerful person. One person that is somebody in Lagos State, but he was driving before you know. They shot him. And he's gone. No matter what, I know that they have to testify security in that area because of the position is holding. Before you know, rival will want to go and attack. But I'm just using it to appeal to my family members here. Please be careful what you say, what you do, and what you post. Finally, police, they have gadgets that they could trace content creator, all of us where they talk. Just be careful. What you say before the last general election, they can just get the tweet that you reply to under a tweet. And people will be clamoring that they should remove you in office. Just be careful. Say your mind. Say it the way it is. Do not doctor the truth, but don't insult anybody. And be ready to chest it when it's time. Thank you very much. I touched so many things without calling names.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Right at 6:40, we are going through the headlines and getting your reactions to them. We are also streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Good morning, Tunde Ganiu. Thank you for the compliment and joining the conversation. This one right here. Emmanuel J2, a student of Federal Polytechnic in Nasarawa, on his way back home from school 2 days ago, forgot his bag containing all his school credentials and clothes. Inside the vehicle, he entered from Day Junction to Madala Mobile, and he's worried that the driver might have no way to reach out to him. Well, he's left his contact details, so would like to call on anyone who has found that bag containing his personal belongings, his credentials. Emmanuel J2, take it to the nearest police station. You can bring it right here to Nigeria Info. All right, thank you very much. And fingers crossed on your behalf. I hope you find those items in good time. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Nigerian Info family. I hope you had a pleasant weekend like we did.
It was good, thank you.
Mine wasn't that good.
What happened?
Calling to buttress what Mommy Z said.
Mm-hmm.
For the entire weekend combined, Saturday, Sunday, the Itodo light combined, I don't think we have up to 3-4 hours in 48 hours.
Are you on band A?
So,
what band are you on?
No, I'm on band B.
Oh, okay.
So I have 2 houses. The other house is on band A. Then here in PW, I'm in band B. But
okay.
The other house is in band A. But the one in band A is normal.
Mm-hmm.
The other side is normal. But here, we are living in hell here, my brother. Honestly. And like she rightly said, the Itodo in the next few years, maximum 5-10 years, majority of Nigerians will leave their grade for them. A lot of people now, when they have money, they buy electronics that are inverter compatible, which means they are gradually migrating. With time, now go chop on a light, now go generate time, then feed on a house, only una. We will buy inverter and leave everything for you. Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Let's get to you next. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Itodo.
Welcome.
What is wrong with this thing? Good morning, sir. Itodo.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. How is the family, sir?
Good, how are you?
It's very difficult to
But I can hear you. Well, I'm so sorry about that you cannot seem to hear me on that line. I've spoken to the engineers and they're currently working on it. So fingers crossed in a few minutes, you should be able to hear me on that particular connection. Well, how is the light situation in your area? The minister says in the last 2 weeks there's been some improvements. Well, what would you say about that? You are the receiving end. Any improvement from your location in terms of the number of hours that you get light on the daily? Or is it worse off or no difference in the last few days or weeks? Like he referenced, it'd be great to get that information from you. Let's get to you next. Welcome. Your device is on. We can't have a smooth conversation like that. Can you move away from it so I can hear you?
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
Hello.
I can hear you. Good morning. Please go ahead.
I can't hear you.
Well, sorry about that. Let's get to you. Good morning.
Thank you, Deacon. Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you. Mamizi, good morning. Abubakar. Itodo Abubakar. It's a Luther Senator Basanjo.
Go ahead, sir.
Since 1960, my community, there's no light. So, nothing like light. Light was to come.
You've never gotten power supply in Omale since 1960?
Since the creation of Nigeria, no light. We thank David Mark. During David Mark was a governor in Niger State, and it's only the road that we see up to date. That is why every Niger light that will not celebrate with Senator David Mark during his administration, that person now Mumu.
No. Obasanjo, we've had this conversation before. You can't speak down and talk on people who have a different view from you. So I'm going to have to let you go. We have warned you, we have cautioned, we have spoken. You have to respect everyone's view. Don't call here and call anyone names. Okay, this platform is for everyone to be able to express their thoughts, their views, their perspectives without being disrespected. And we will not let you do that. This is one time too many. You always do this when you call. Please stop it. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Diki Itodo Abba.
Welcome, sir.
The Agaba is the one and only.
Thank you.
My name is Salasi. I'm making this call now from Central Area. Master Ima, I greet you. Good morning, sir. Tinubu Peking, Abubakar from Gwagwalada, Mrs. Wameza. I want to talk about the light issue.
Yes.
Honestly, in my area, since on Friday, in fact, we don't have light since on Friday. As I'm speaking to you, as I'm even leaving for work this morning, there wasn't anything like that. Remember, in our community, our light get problem. We have to repair the transformer.
What is this community called? What district is this?
Community is called Dakwatantata,
okay.
Near Zuba.
Okay.
Between Zuba and Dede. We have to gather money to repair the transformer. As I'm speaking to you now, the transformer cannot even longer carry us. They have to be rationing. In fact, for since on Friday now, we don't have light. In fact, we need additional transformer. In fact, just like what Mrs. Wameza said and Tinubu Peking say, if money come, I will leave the national grid to them. I'm telling you, because the situation now, it's not palatable at all. Look at the heat and everything. You can't even have access to light. And with the national grid, I don't even know the value of it. A whole country that cannot even generate 10,000 megawatts. We call ourselves the giant of Africa. The giant of Africa indeed. Thank you.
All right. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo.
Welcome, sir. Good morning.
My name is Mama Chukwemeka. I'm speaking from Buhari.
Go ahead, sir.
The light issue, when the minister made that statement, I was just laughing. Because they have not even gotten the reason why we're not having this light. There's nothing that changed, though. Nothing changed. As I'm talking to you now, there's no light in my house. They showed us a glimmer on Saturday night for about 2 hours. Throughout yesterday till today, nothing like that. Yesterday I was even discussing with my wife. I remember when on Sunday, we will go to mass, come back home, eat Sunday rice, then watch TV for the whole day. The unity of the family was there.
The children will be sitting with their parents, discussing other issues as a family. But today, everybody is married to his house because there is no NEPA. There is no electricity. The minister, if he hears us, he should be told that nothing has changed. They should stop all those radio propaganda. Let him move around. Let him send people around to get him a feedback, practical feedbacks. Nothing has changed, Itodo, please. Somebody should tell him that. Nothing has changed.
All right,
Today,
sir.
we may no longer cook food on Sundays and put in the fridge for the week because there's no light. All those times are dreams now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Himama, for sharing right there, calling the concern as to how the poor situation has somewhat resulted in breakout type family where you don't get to bond with your parents or your children anymore. Everyone is so focused on their smartphones in a bit to distract themselves from what is lacking, which is power supply. You can no longer cook and preserve. You have to cook fresh meals, else it will go bad. And that's a waste of the funds that you might have put into it. So it's a bit worrisome right there. At what point, beyond all the promises and the reassurances, will Nigerians be able to get value for their money and constant power supply? Let's get to you next. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Itodo.
Yes, welcome.
Hello.
Good morning.
Are you hearing me, sir?
I can hear you.
Itodo, this is Tunji. I'm the one calling from Otakoye this morning.
Go ahead, Tunji.
Hi, so nice. I hope you're fine, sir.
Good. Thank you.
I want to comment on the one that you say how many people abducted in just in 3 months. Are we in war, Itodo? I want to ask, please, are we in war? That this multitude can be kidnapped or abducted just in one country? That means we are in war, Itodo. We are in war. I swear, Itodo. Good morning, sir. Thank you, Itodo.
Thank you very much, Tunji, for sharing. We'll get to you next. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Yes, welcome.
The Agabaidu one.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Umar.
Go ahead, Umar.
Talking like Itodo.
Yes.
We have resorted to sleeping on the floor normally. Yes. You have the little cold at night, so we have resorted to sleep on the floor. But yesterday I slept with light, actually, I wouldn't lie.
Okay.
That came in yesterday at about 7. That was after my dream. Then they took it again, 9 o'clock, they brought it back, say around 2 a.m. or so. I slept with light. But before now, it's been something else. Nobody can buy for jail, now to put your car and voila. So it's been like that. The only thing I am not happy about media this time is the fact that they deprived me of eating my normal regular meal. Even like granite soup, I love granite soup. But not that sleep over the night. Nobody want you cook no.
If you don't preserve granite soup properly, it starts to bubble after some hours. Yes, is that it?
Pardon?
If you don't preserve granite soup properly, it starts to bubble after a few.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it has to be preserved. I don't love the one you cook immediately. If you cook over the night, then warm it up, the message will well delivered. Well delivered. I don't eat anymore. I have to cook and eat it immediately and, let my look and sit over there.
Well.
One person still remain to say, Tinubu is not coming back because he told us not to vote for him. It cannot be more to 2 hours life. So now he has not done any. So I'm not voting for him for the comeback. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Umar, for sharing. And on YouTube right here, situation of light in Kabusa area has been the worst so far. Very bad situation is what Festus on YouTube shares with us this morning. And let's look at some of these WhatsApp messages before we wrap things up. It's 6:52. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. You can still catch up there and be a part of the conversation. Activate the YouTube chat. It's activated. You can just go on there right now and send a message, and I'll be able to see it right here. ADC refused to give us meters. They use the estimated billers to cover up for their shortfalls. We suffer from the hot weather now, and the present bill has doubled. Now power is worse than before. The few people that know someone to get meters cannot exhaust the bills they have bought for 3 months due to poor power supply to consume it, is what Ima Atux in Guags shares. And Wake Yadon Wake in Suleja, Niger State, ADC's matter is a historical one where you praise them and things turn around. If you praise them, they point fingers at you. What does that mean? Nigeria will be great again is how he ends that message. And Joe in Wuye says the last 2 weeks have been the worst. This is not lip syncing. It's been terrible, is what he says. All right, a good place to wrap things up. Take a pause. Stay hydrated real quick, or get hydrated real quick, and then come back for the lead at 7 o'clock. But you can catch up quickly on YouTube and Facebook, where we have gone through the headlines. It was streamed live. You can go back there, watch it, and still get the conversation going. So stay tuned. So much more coming up for you. Good morning.
This is Morning Crossfire. On your number one talk station.
You get a daily dose of news trends.
Crisis averted in aviation sector after aggrieved unions suspend strike.
Intense conversation.
She's among the ICPC board members. Oh. What has she experienced in life? She is a tougher girl. She is there because she has level.
Sports and news to keep you updated all day and every day.
Join the conversation on your number one talk station.
95.1 Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.